And this
What's he doing?
is to go even further beyond.
What's up, everybody? My name's Josh, and today I'm here with another Pokemon Go video. Today I want to talk about the update that they're saying is coming out very, very soon, possibly within the next couple of days, is the Pokemon Buddy system. And basically what it is that you can pick whatever Pokemon that you want, and you can click a button and it'll show up as an icon next to your character. And basically what it is that as you walk or move, there's going to be a little bar that shows up on the Pokemon that you choose, and as that bar fills up, you're going to get candies. And the normal ones that you see, you know, your less rare ones, you're going to get a single candy per kilometer. And your next step up, you'll like your Charmanders and Bulbasaurs and that Pikachus and that such, you're going to get it's going to take 2 kilometers for a candy. And as for your ultimate ones, you know, your super rare ones, I don't know if they'll do this for legendaries. They kind of stated that there wasn't going to be a way to upgrade your legendaries when you got them because it would be game breaking, so that may not be the case where you can get candies. But like your Scythers and that type of stuff, Laprases and Snorlax, that would be 3 kilometers for a single candy. This to me is somewhat game breaking, and I say that because it kind of takes away from the need to catch the Pokemon. Now I know some of these are rare, like me personally, I've only come across like 3 Charmanders, and I've never been able to hatch one in an egg, so they're very rare to me. So do I think it would be super cool to have an alternate way to get a Charizard? Yes. But what is the point of me catching any other Charmanders when, other than, you know, maybe a better IV Charmander or a higher CP Charmander? But either way, all I have to do is walk around now and get candies. There's, you know, basically, I'm going to get that final evolution. I'm going to get those 100 candies. All I have to do is walk. Now, that's great exercise, you know, having to walk around just to get candies, but you're still going to get the candies no matter what. Now, and it doesn't matter if you never come across another Charmander, all you need is one, and you can level them up. Now, it might not be the best one, it could be a crap one, but you're going to get that final evolution. And it just takes away from the game a little bit to me. Do I love the idea of a buddy system? Yes, because in a prior video I said that I think it would be really cool to have a Pokemon that you could train, and a Pokemon that you could like choose and level them up and such, where it would be different than everybody else's Pokemon that they have. So that's kind of like the idea that I wanted, but really, from all I'm hearing now, you might get like some in-game prizes or in-game items or whatever, but mostly it's just the candies. So technically, when you walk around with them, all they're doing is getting the candies for that Pokemon. There's no real other benefit. You're not going to get to make them stronger or change them, you know, from other people. It's still the same thing. You're just going to get candies to level them up. So to me, it's kind of, it's a good idea, but a bad idea at the same time. Next, going on to the future plans, future updates of Pokemon Go, and you know where Niantic is going. So it's closing in on about 2 months since the game's release, and by now, just from me hearing about it from other people, and from myself, it's starting to drag. It's starting to become very, very repetitive, and I'm sure a lot of people are just they're over it. And I know that apps a lot of times have that cycle where they spike up, they go through the roof, where people play the game, and then as soon as they've played it a few times, a week, or maybe sometimes they're longer if they're really good, they start to just plummet right down, and then you don't have the player base that you once had. And truth be told, Niantic not having a major game update, whether that be the legendary Pokemon that they've been talking about, a fixed tracking system that 2 months into the game they still don't have. There's still Pokemon like Ditto that's not even in the game, and he's not even a legendary. I don't understand why he's not in the game, but, whatever. So, for them not having a major game update within 2 months, it's kind of definitely hurting the game at this point. I've talked to a lot of people that, and they're saying, "What? You still play that game?" But I'm already over it. It's like I got bored after I got to level 11, and I can understand. It is very, very, very repetitive. That's all you do is the same thing day in and day out. You go in and you catch Pokemon and you try and level them up, and it's just they absolutely have to have something else in the game that you can do other than what you've been doing for the last 2 months, that that gives you a little bit of diversity in the game, a little bit of a change to add to it. Because I've reached 25, and after I got to 25, I've got the majority of the Pokedex filled out. There's not a whole lot more for me to do other than just keep gaining levels and getting my Pokemon CP up higher, so I have higher Pokemon for gyms and stuff. But other than that, there's just nothing. It's starting to really just drag. It's got to the point where I was going out every day, and day in and day out, and I would play the game. And now it's starting to struggle, where it's like, I've got other things to do. And that bums me out, because I really did love the game. I think it's interesting. I enjoyed playing it. They just have to have other things in the game that you can do other than, the single purpose of catching your Pokemon. And that kind of goes back to the buddy system, where you can click on a Pokemon and walk around to get candies, but essentially it's just doing the same thing you were already doing. You're still walking. You're just getting candies for a Pokemon that you may not see often, or ever. But regardless, it's still doing the same thing. They've got to put other things in this game that you can do to keep it interesting, to keep life into it. I know they didn't want to put Season 2 Pokemon in so soon, because they wanted to fix the issues, and they still have Pokemon that they don't even have from Season 1 in there. But I think introducing Season 2, maybe just making the spawn rate a little bit lower on all of them to kind of drag it out a little bit more, but at least it would give a new life, new Pokemon that you haven't seen, that you could go out and catch, and give you new goals. Right now, there's no new goals other than leveling up and raising your Pokemon CP. That's it. That's all you can do. And I think that's an issue with the game. I really think it needs working on. And as for the tracking system, I think it's just pathetic that there's still no tracking system. I mean, it's ridiculous for a game to be broken that long. I understand that they're working on it, and they put a lot of time into it, and I'm sure they've got other issues, but it is like a core part of this game that they don't have. And it just takes away from the game. It really hurts it. So, other than that, I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna when the buddy system does come out, I'll tinker with it and play with it and see how I like it. Maybe it won't be game breaking. I don't know, but from what I'm seeing, it's a step in the right direction, but not what it should be, I think. That's just my opinion. I'm sure other people like it. I've heard other people, they seem to like the idea, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to help much. I think they've got to add a lot more into this game fast to breathe new life into the game, to get people that have already stopped playing back into the game and enjoying it. So as I said, I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll see you next time.